I'm Jane Liu. I'm in the chemistry department and I'm a biochemist. And so last spring I was teaching biochemistry, and I'm sort of by the luck of the draw, I'm also teaching biochemistry this upcoming fall. So the day that Pomona announced that they were shutting down, there was still one more day of class that we were going to meet, and I did not know what to expect going into class that day. I said I would be there. We were finishing up one final unit, and so I was like, I'll finish it up, but I'll record it and you guys could watch it later. And so for students, I was expecting them to need to start focusing on other things, right? Their health, their family's health, their friends' health, and just working to keep their family units together and not really be concerned about college anymore, about their classes. They wanted to still be engaging with the material. They also just really wanted to see each other. We do a lot of group work in my classroom, and we had established a community, and I think they wanted to continue to engage that community. So one of the lessons I learned through the process was the Pomona students, they still want to be working with each other. Whether it's in a classroom or in a Zoom breakout room, they still want to be engaging with each other. So that's what I did when we moved online. We still met during our normally scheduled class time, but I just cut down the time that they were just listening to me, because that's not them engaging with each other. So I went through, with every new class I had to prepare, I went through that and I was like, okay, normally how long am I speaking? And if it was longer than 5 minutes, which it almost always was, I was like, okay, something has to change. So what ended up happening a lot was I started anything I used to do in class, that was me talking for a while, I recorded as a video. When I reached out to ITS, they suggested that that probably was the best. And since then, they've invested in some additional tools that are making it even more sleek, etc. So I'm excited about that. And so that was one of the biggest changes. I had to also figure out how, literally when they usually come into my classroom each day, I give them a bunch of handouts. It's hard for the students to have multiple things up on their computer screen because they're supposed to be on Zoom. But then if I'm also asking them to have a handout up on the screen and also a worksheet that they're supposed to be working on, it literally can't all fit on the screen. But this time around, now that I have time to plan, I'm actually going to mail each student a workbook, essentially, like a course reader that has all of the handouts and the worksheets already assembled so that they don't have to be having it on the screen. They can actually be looking at it. And for those students then who also can't make it to a synchronous meeting, they won't lose out on anything. They'll have it in front of them as well. So we're actually pretty excited about this fall because I think we get to focus on really having students think about how to write, which also means needing to know how to read. Because part of the process of writing science is reading science and then modeling what you see. So you read some introductions and you get the sense like, oh, okay, so that's how an introduction is written. You read some method sections. Oh, that's how a method section is written. But my plan is once we are face-to-face again, I want to keep using those videos. With biochemistry lab, like I said, we probably should have been focusing more on the reading aspect, and we just hadn't. So I don't know exactly what that'll look like once we're back to face for lab, but I think it was an important thing for us to recognize we need to be doing that more, and I wouldn't be surprised if we kept some more of that. So that's how I'm approaching things.